So that was a fun one. Other events included Wooly versus Fago, which will be also coming out soon on the channel. In
I've
which,
never had Fago. How is it?
well, we sat down and tried out what I want to say is maybe 12 different flavors of fucking Fago, dude.
That's pretty
And
impressive.
man, like, okay, I kind of like I got a spit bucket ready just because you
Yeah.
never know. And also, I have not ingested that much sugar in years.
Yeah.
Um, I ended up opting not to spit, just for the sake of like decency and stream.
Did you have the water to cleanse your palate with?
Eventually, water did come,
Okay.
so it wasn't there right away, but it did come. Fuck, dude, Fago is just, you know how they used to make soda back in the day, right?
I do.
You manually would squirt the high fructose corn syrup and then pour the fizzy
Yeah,
water in.
I had like a robot, like a instead of a juicer, it was like make your own soda at home fucking thing
Yeah.
in the
Or the
90s.
powders, even, you know?
Yeah.
And in this case, it's just what if you put five too many squirts into the
Yeah.
can and then drop the same amount of fizzy water? Uh, it is wild. And the thing is, when you look at like normal American soda, already has, like, I look at the back of a can and
Already has too much.
it already has way more than our soda does, right?
Yeah, so the funniest thing is like I remember I had one of the monsters on camera right during this stranding, like a regular monster, and I struggled to swallow it. Me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the sugar king. I love that shit. Struggled. It was like
Mm-hmm.
it was revolting,
You'll
and like the sugar-free ones are almost too sweet to drink. I don't know what the other thing they put in these things.
It's crazy. So you'd get like a can here that I would consider high would be like, well, they'd be like 40 grams, um, and then you look at like a normal American soda and then it would be like 60, 65, and some of these
Yeah.
fucking things were going up to 80. It's
Listen,
just
Americans need more sugar.
wild amounts. But we yeah, so basically ended up creating a tier list for everything. And I do have to say it was not all just backwash. There were some winners.
Ah,
There were some winners in
there
there.
always are.
Hmm. um
Well, not unless you're drinking the. Oh God, what was it? I'm trying to think like what the worst energy drink John Bomb ever had. I think it was the Blizzard Potion energy drink, the Mana Potion.
oh wow,
That thing like
okay.
apparently tastes like rotten.
I can tell you right now that, like, outside of this ranking event, I had one of the most disgusting things because part of while down there, I was like, you know what? I'm also gonna do a thing that I'm gonna do that I don't usually do is I'm gonna try to get to. I want to go to some places or have some food from places that I don't usually get a chance to try that are, it's like American, just trash food staples. Um,
Yeah.
so got to a Red Lobster, got the cheddar biscuits, did the thing. I'm like, yep, these are fucking excellent. These cheddar biscuits, they're good. Got to there was a Bennigan's. Unfortunately, didn't get to go to the Bennigan's, but I have heard about those. I want to know. Got to a what was the one? What was the one? Went to Olive Garden, right? Ordered a bop and a boopy. got
Yeah, oh
some
yeah.
got the tour of Italy, and it's like, yep, that's about what I expected of the Olive Garden. The breadsticks, there's endless amounts. You eating the pasta, you're like, yep, that's there you go. That's fine. That'll do the thing. It's right what you expect. Um, Ordered some fucking Arby's, and I have never had a more mid like sandwich in my life. It's the type, like, it went in and I kind of was just, all I'm thinking about is all those Daily Show jokes over the years about like how fucking insane it was. And sure enough, someone who worked there who worked at Arby's for a couple of years was like, "Oh yeah, dude, you don't want to know about how we make those sandwiches. Like, I was there for a couple of years. It ain't, it's rough."
Wait, it's Arby's is like a ham sandwich. What could you do to it?
It's just the block of meat that they get frosted, and then they have to defrost it, and it's just a goop. And then
man.
you shave off some slices from the goop, and then you cook them for the day.
Let me tell you, the other day, Paige and I went on a little day trip to explore around, and we saw a restaurant that I have never heard of that they got out here in British Columbia that appeared from like a far distance to be some kind of Denny's variation.
Shoney's.
I have never seen a restaurant with a more disgusting, more repellent name. It's called the White Spot.
Yeah.
And everything about it makes me think of like a stained bed sheet. It's just like, oh my god.
Oh, that's good. Let's go eat at the White Spot.
Lord. We have to eat at one eventually, but like every time we pass it, we're like, today isn't that day. Fuck.
I was telling Reggie about the Cracker Barrel, and unfortunately, we didn't find any. We didn't get to go to one, but that's one where it's like we need to go there just so that you can stand in the gift shop in the front and just look around and start to feel really nervous. That gift shop.
Cracker Barrels have fucking gift shops?
You have to walk through it to get to the restaurant.
Why?
Because it's an old-timey vibe, and they want that vibe to be what you experience first, then you get to the food. And that vibe is either really nostalgic for some people or super terrifying for others. So
I see.
Yeah.
Depends on the meaning of the good old days.
Something about a Cracker Barrel gift shop makes you really nervous. But then you get the biscuits and gravy, and you're like, God damn it, this food is good. It was real. The biscuits and gravy is solid. Anyway, I decided to just fully embrace the place I was in, and while Reggie was drawing snores, I ordered me some 2 a.m. Taco Bell because I'm like,
You're going ham on all the Americana here.
Yeah. I'm like, I need to know. So I'm like, oh yeah, I seen a commercial for that. What's that? A Gordita Crunch? Sure. Throw one of those in. Give me one of them Chalupa Lupas, whatever. And then of course the word, which I've heard and seen the memes of, but I need to know. They had a big old jumbo Baja Blast Mountain Dew sugar-free. And I'm like,
I've never seen a Baja Blast.
Diet Mountain Dew Baja Blast? What the fuck? And I ordered that shit. And it just shows up, and it's not a cup, it's a bucket size. It's like the jumbo crazy theater thing. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous sized. And I took 2 sips, and like, I cannot for the life of me identify anything remotely resembling a normal flavor or fruit. Nothing about it tastes real. It is the most chemically manufactured shit. I can't believe how non-real it tasted. It was so weird. Super fucking weird.
That reminds me of a discussion I had a little while ago about how, like, I'm not super big on watermelon, but shitty fake chemical watermelon fucking load me up with that.
Yeah, like I feel as if there's a horrifying future where we can create like an entire group of like dark fruits that are just not fruits that ever existed, but you can get them in soda flavors,
That reminds me, you know how banana flavored shit doesn't taste like a banana at all?
Yep.
It in fact tastes like a completely different thing. You know why that is?
Why?
Because it tastes like actual banana before the banana famine.
Oh, before all we got left with was the dole. Okay. Yeah. quick history lesson for anyone who doesn't know. Bananas used to have multiple types and strains back in the day in the 70s. And then a banana famine killed off every single type, but the only one resistant was the Dole for banana. So that's what they all are like
shit
now.
banana that we have
Um,
now.
and then there's the alternate family stuff like figs and plantains, but that's a different
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, dude, there are some wild dark fruits that are just there's no you can't put your finger on it. It doesn't taste like anything you've ever tasted. But
Mhm.
Baja Blast absolutely is that. This fucking aqua blue green colored thing.
So it tastes like chemicals, right? That's what it
Yeah.
tastes like.
Yeah, just absolute chemical.
Because
And
like this tastes like chemicals. This doesn't taste like a food that was invented in
yeah.
nature.
Yeah, but in a more sinister way, I would say. But anyway,
Wait, really? More you describe the taste of Baja Blast as sinister chemicals?
like I just like when I taste like a fake fruit, like I'm tasting like oh you extracted a whole ton of of this like orange or this grape and then you distilled it and now it's like a powder and then that dried powder is being mixed back into this concentrate and we're gonna drink that, right?
What
But this
color is it?
thing, oh, it's blue green, it's aqua.
Okay. Does
And
it taste blue?
no, it doesn't. It tastes like someone in a lab coat with a beaker dripping something into something. It tastes like Walter White and Jesse Pinkman looking
Okay.
through the dude like
Okay.
cooking. That's what it's so weird. It's teal. Yes, it tastes teal. That's what it tastes. It doesn't taste blue. I know what blue tastes like. It tastes teal.